Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play Europa Universalis IV, the Cossacks, as Uzbek Unleashed.
Yes! Yeah! Let's do this. Leroy!
Alright, okay, it's 1601, which means, yay, we get to attack people. It's time to attack the Ottomans and the Commonwealth again, and Sweden and Novgorod. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, not Novgorod. Novgorod we got 10 more years on, but Sweden, Novgorod, no, sorry, Sweden, Commonwealth, Ottomans, all viable targets. Very exciting. We need to border Syria. In fact, Syria, do you have cores? You don't. Do you want to just become my vassal? You don't. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna win these wars. These are these are filler wars. It's kind of like when you're watching an anime series, because like you do, and they like get ahead of the manga, and they're like, we can't make any more anime because we've run out of manga to like manga, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, doesn't matter. So they run out, and then they're like, oh, we'll make some filler content, something so that people can watch the show every. And that's what these wars are. These are just filler wars. We have no interest whatsoever in Africa, really. I mean, there's not a lot of development down here. I mean, it's it's just something to do, and it's easy, and so we might as well, right? But Korea, no, I decline. I decline to acquiesce. Acquiesce? Acquiesce. I don't know. Words. No military access is allowed for you. So we're going to win these wars, and then we're going to. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's finish one of these sieges. There we go. We have a battle happening. I'm assuming it's probably one of these armies. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy for breezy. So I was talking to Wiz, and thank goodness. Apparently, this whole, like, it selecting the army thing, not selecting the army thing, is fixed internally already. It wasn't intended to function that way, which is good, because it's crap. It's not good. It's a bad change. Don't like it. We have a leader available. Let's grab that leader. I don't know where he is, but we're going to put him over here. Oh, you decided to turn around, did you? Hey, merry holidays. Happy holidays. There's our holiday music. We have 48 war score already. We do have a couple of sieges complete, so we can definitely take land from the minions. Our choose of Sweden has now expired. We now declare war on the Swedes. Right, so who would be the easiest target? Let's see. I want to have a good war. I don't want to have like a, we talked about this earlier, the Pyrrhic victory. I don't want to have a Pyrrhic victory. I want to, have a good war. But at the same time, I want a challenge. So, let's see. The Ottomans have 16 mercs. They've only got 46,000 troops. They have a weaker alliance chain. Although, for some reason, the Ottomans have decided to, like, become friends with lots of little tiny guys. I don't understand why he would do this, but clearly, clearly the Palatinate and Brandenburg are ideal allies. Sure. Oh, and you know what? We should also ally Baden. What are you doing? You make no sense, Ottoman. He's on Tech 15 to our Tech 15. Commonwealth is on 15. We're actually ahead of time on Sweden on military tech, and we're about to be able to take Tech 16. So let's hold off till Tech 16, then we'll probably attack the Ottomans. We'll try to obtain a border with Syria, and if we could snake our way through over to here and get bordered up to Hungary, I would love to do that. How does aggressive expansion look, by the way? I haven't really looked at it in a while. Coalition map mode. Clearly we've pissed these guys off. We've got some aggressive expansion with these guys, but it's actually ticking down pretty quick, all things considered. Forward some artillery over this way. Speed that siege up a little bit. Kilwa actually has quite a few boats, don't they? Okay, with 72 war score, I can probably just get everything that I want. When possible, let's try to make it spindly, Border these countries. You're not going to give me that much, huh? 78 war score, 25 aggressive expansion is pretty good. Let's go for like something like this. There we go. It's good enough. I'm not going to stress it, I'm not going to try to take any more. Gets us lots of nice little delicious borders. Let's get in position to attack Korea soon. Okay, all this land we want to raise. Getting kind of up there on Diplo points. Getting kind of up there on all the points, actually. We'll take tech. Oh, chambered demi-cannon. Cool. We'll take it. And of course our new acquisitions are at 6% unrest, which is actually kind of high. Never mind, 3%. And it's mostly due to overextension. Okay, note to self. Don't end this war. Yet. You have to siege down. You need to finish some cores before you're allowed to end the war. We're 99% overextension after raises, which is kind of coincidental. And pretty much just pure luck. Because I just, you know, tried to take as much as I could. Oh no, we finally lost a general, and fortunately it was one of the crap generals. I'm gonna go ahead and take military power. I'm gonna take an advisor. Sorry, a general. A 151. Pretty good shock value. Granted, we're so far into the game that we would actually prefer some fire value, I think, as well. Let's go fight Kilwa. And they did finish that siege, unfortunately, so we gotta re-siege them now. Stack wiped Kilwa, which is good. You know what? If we're gonna go to war with the Ottomans, we want morale. So we're gonna go for positive piety again. It's gonna be a crime against whatever our religion is. Islam. Crime against what does it say when you try to declare war? Crime against Allah. I knew that. Ottomans is currently at peace, and yet they've been merking up, which is interesting. Okay, they've gotten rid of some of their mercs. They're down to 38k troops. Are they suffering from distant overseas down here? It looks like they are. Yeah, it's considered overseas. Is it just me, or was there a point where this wasn't the way that it was? And maybe when I reloaded the game, it calculated it differently? I could have sworn I saw, like, this province being less than that at one point. We should cut this land off, too. We're just gonna go, like, bleh. Actually, we're gonna go touch Bosnia and Hungary. Get our spindles into them. Also, we want to border Syria and the Mamluks as well. So, to do that, we'll probably need to take, like, these two. Does this count as a border with Sinai? Might not. I'd like to border Tunis, actually, as well. I want to border everyone. I keep on taking more land and not finishing my mission. Oops. Alright, who's ready for war? I'm ready for war. We're losing quite a bit of money. How's our unrest look? 60% on the Omani separatists. They're upset in Muscat. Why are they upset in Muscat? They are upset because of war exhaustion and separatism. Very, very little war exhaustion. Let's hold off on the war a little bit. I know we did take Tech 16. We're ahead of time on both of our neighbors, both of our rivals, but... Oh, and we have a third rival slot available. So when this war ends, we can actually rival up. But, I'd like to get our unrest situation totally taken care of. And to do that, we need to get our unrest... sorry, all of our cores done. Get down to 0 unrest for just a little bit. Alright, Kilwa, are you ready to leave the war? Okay, goodbye. Puts us at 100% with you. And why don't we just wait until August? Nah, let's just peace out now. What's the total overextension at right now? 64%. So... if I full annex you... it's only 36% overextension. Perfect. Okay. And after the raises, we're not going to be exactly at 100. So we'll sit at peace for just a little bit while we wait on these cores. Once the cores are done, we'll sit for a couple months after that. No alliance with you, of course not. Hejaz, no, you can't have military access. No one's allowed. This is our sacred territory. The province of something is defected to Malacca. This does not concern me. Now, again, I wanted to attack Korea. I want to attack all the things. All of them. We're getting all, like, flying spaghetti monster-y here with our expansion, which is quite fun. These troops, I think we want to position one here, and one here. That army's fine. These armies are temporarily trying to reduce unrest while we wait on overextension to come down to get unrest down to 0. Then again, we're going to also have at least one tick of separatism come down between now and when we declare the war, so that'll give us even more. We've lost travel conquest on Jumper. Looks like we lost our border somehow. 65% of the way through the integration. We're going at 3 per month, which is not great. We do have more relationship slots, but I'm noticing that because we have 50% reduced coring cost, we're actually able to conquer land directly ourselves, and it's fine. Humanist is just so good that we're just going to probably do most of the conquest ourselves, unless we somehow find ourselves in a position again where we're like so far ahead of time on Diplo and behind time on admin, which is likely to happen. But right now it's actually the opposite, so I'm fine with coring land myself. Granted, I'd like another idea group as well, Tech 18. Everyone's feasting on the remains of Ming. Okay, almost there. I love how reduced core cost also reduces core time. It's a pretty significant advantage. Having 50% reduced coring cost takes your core time from 3 years down to 18 months. That's really, really big. Really significant. It's too bad we don't have like a... Well, we do have the tradition of conquest. I was going to say, we need coring costs as part of our ideas. We have that. Never mind. It's actually quite good, too. It's actually stronger than you can get in a custom nation. Custom nation, you can only get up to 20%, which I don't understand. Why is it that you can't get ideas in a custom nation that are as strong as regular nations? Doesn't seem kind of silly. Well, I'll just tell you that yes, it does. It seems quite silly. Alright, this army does not need to be here anymore. Let's send it up to, like, probably here for now. Unfortunately, we cannot get there because of military access constraints. Hey, Hejaz, you must be... You're hostile, okay. I guess we improve relations with you, so you preferably stop being hostile? I'd like to march some troops through here, please. Spain is threatened. Ooh. Commonwealth has separatists right now. They are at peace. Bavaria would not defend them, but everyone else would. Unfortunately, our little strategy here did not work. Let's park some more troops down here on the Ottoman border. We are going to attack the Ottomans. I'm like 90% sure they're the right target. But we want to take a ton of land from them because we want power protection. Well, we do have 4 transports. Let's go ahead and ferry some troops. Well, where are the transports? Not that one. This one. Thank you. I would like a few more transports, please. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Totally. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 20 transports. Sounds good. Mogadishu. Why do you exist? Okay, we do border the Mamluks. Might be easier just to attack the Mamluks before we start the war so that we can have them full annexed in this war. Their total war score cost is definitely less than 100, right? 106. I wonder, is that factoring in my diplomatic idea already? I think it is. Oh well. I'll do a little bit of manual transport. Lost another general. Let's hire one now. It's too bad we're not at 40 army tradition. Still, pretty good leader. 3, 4, 1 with 3 siege value. It's our first siege general in quite a long time. Okay, so I'm going to ferry over one army myself, and then we'll use auto fleet transport on the other 20 stack, so I don't have to pay attention to it. This army is going to march this way, and we're going to attack the Mamluks. If they get military access, then we will take advantage of that. I have a feeling the Ottomans will not want to grant it to them, though. Nope, still nothing. And so we're going to get military access when we declare our war. The Ottomans are going to call in Novgorod. Well, I mean, I'm not scared of Novgorod at all, in fact, but maybe they aren't the best target. Well, let's at least, you know, get the Mamluk situation squared away first. Idea cost reduction. Wow. That's going to make our ideas really cheap. What was it, 320? Well, I mean, eventually I've got to finish off administrative ideas, right? It's going to pay for itself with civil service, so... And the goods produced modifier would be nice. We don't really care about any of the policies that we'll get from it, but... alright, I'm willing to chunk through a few of these. Let's not spend all of our points, but, you know, quite a few. Still no military access to the Ottomans, I assume. And indeed no. And of course they won't give it to me. They would accept my military access. Strategic interests. Yeah, I bet. I bet you have interests. So technically that did count as a battle. There are no forts to siege here. If his enthusiasm was low, we could just take this land and call it good. Out of curiosity, let's just check and see. Could we even do... No, it actually is. He's over 100 war score for all of it. Did you transport troops up here? Or are you just moving your navy around? Yeah, I think that we're probably in this war, we're just going to try to take... Is there a fort there? There is. So we can't take that without sieging it. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, let's just go for this 30 war score down here. Whenever he's willing to give up. And then in the next war, we take the rest. Although we could vassalize him. And then return cores. But we don't really need to. It's actually cheaper to do admin and integration than it is to do Diplo for us right now. So it's fine. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next one. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I'll see you soon.